Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Young here, and today I'm back with another tips and tricks video for you guys. And today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys why you should not be getting in the build fights and why you should avoid them. I'm going to be giving you guys my best tips on how to win Season 5 and explain why I think getting into build fights is not a smart way to play if you want to go for the win. Before we get into the video, I just want to say I will be doing a V-Buck giveaway at 20,000 subscribers. There will be 2 winners, each will win 2,000 V-Bucks, and all you have to do to enter is like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on my post notifications, and comment down below your Xbox gamer tag, PSN gamer tag, or Epic account. Winners will be chosen on the video I hit 20,000 subscribers, so as soon as I hit 20,000 subscribers, I will be announcing the winners. Good luck to everybody, and alright, let's get right into the video. Okay, so I want to talk about build fights and why I think it's not a smart way to play, and basically I want to give you guys a better suggestion on how to play if you want to go for more wins here in Season 5. Build fights, they started really getting popular, I'd say, at the end of Season 2, beginning of Season 3. They were really blowing up. They were all over YouTube. Everybody wanted to see build fights. They were really cool. It was kind of a new thing. Because when Fortnite first got released, there was building in the game, but no one really built very much, and no one really built at all. But then people started to realize how effective and how efficient building really is to Fortnite, and that's what got the game popular, and that's what everyone likes to do. And once everybody started to figure out building and started to build more, a lot of people were getting good at building, and there was a lot of build fights going on. I'd say, late Season 2, early Season 3, it really caught on. There was a ton of build fights everywhere. It was blowing up. And here we are in Season 5, and I'd say build fights are really not the way to play if you want to win. And a lot of pro players, they started to realize this as well. A lot of really good players don't ever go into build fights at all. Not to say that it never happens, but the majority of players, if you look back at the clips, early in the game, a lot of players were going into build fights. A lot of building was happening. But now in Season 5, a lot of good players don't even build fight anymore. And you can see it in the clips. You rarely ever see a pro player going to build fight after build fight after build fight. And they only build when they need to, build fight when it's necessary. It's not to say that building fast isn't important, because that's extremely important. If you want to be really good at Fortnite, you have to be good at building. You have to be very quick at it. But to go into build fights every single time, it's really unnecessary, and you shouldn't have to build fight. I would say there is a lot of reasons why people don't build fight, but I want to break down my reasons on why I don't build fight and why you guys shouldn't too. And as well explain how build fights, going into those build fights might actually cost the game more times than you think. So here are my reasons why I think you shouldn't be getting into build fights. Alright, to start off, a pretty obvious one. Build fights, they take a lot of mats. They take a ton of mats to get into each build fight. If you're trying to fight, more than one person, most of the time, you're gonna run out of materials very quickly. So build fights, they take a ton of materials to use. So say you get into a build fight, you finally finish the build fight, you kill the other guy, and most of the time in a build fight, if you're build fighting another player who is also build fighting you, most of the time, they're not going to have barely any mats after you kill them, because as soon as you kill them, they're going to run out of their mats too, so you're not going to have a lot of mats. And if another guy were to push you and he have 800, 900 mats, if this guy were to be stacked on mats, most of the time, you might be kind of screwed over, because you're not going to have a lot of mats to protect yourself. Maybe you have 200, but those 200 to 300 mats aren't going to last very long. If this guy's a good player, or if he's just spraying at you, you're going to run out of mats very quickly, and most of the time, you're going to die because of it. So definitely, running out of mats is a huge problem. You need to always be stacked on mats. I always stress this enough in my videos. You always want to be stacked on mats. In these build fights, they will rip through your mats so quickly. Next, I want to talk about the Season 5 meta and how that impacts build fighting and how that changed build fighting for the worst. So in Season 5, arguably, my opinion, I think the most overpowered guns here in Season 5 are by far the minigun and C4. I think those two weapons are by far the most overpowered weapons here in Season 5. I have completely destroyed so many good players with minigun and C4. It's not even funny. I've absolutely annihilated players with C4. And with weapons like this, especially C4, it is so easy to destroy a build fight. It is so easy to destroy structures. After the C4 was buffed, it destroys absolutely everything. In tilted towers, you could destroy an entire building with just 4 C4. You could blow up literally the entire building with only 4 C4. So imagine when someone's trying to build up on you or has any structures at all. Literally 2 C4s, that's all you would need. 2 C4, and it would completely destroy their entire structure. So the C4 will destroy an entire build structure very quickly. And back to my point with the minigun and why that gun is so good. The minigun can hold up to 1,000 ammo, and light ammo is not hard to find at all. If you kill someone in the later game, they'll drop hundreds and hundreds of ammo. So it's really not hard to get max ammo with the minigun. and you could shoot your entire 1,000 rounds without stopping at once. And the minigun, it does a ton of damage. It does over 40 in the head, 18 body shot, and that thing shoots so freaking fast. If you try to do anything but build, if you try to get a shot back, you try to do something else, you're gonna get absolutely melted with it. So there's literally nothing you can do. If someone's shooting at you with a minigun, any good player with aim is shooting at you with a minigun, you can't do anything but build, and that is gonna rip through your mats and deplete your mats really quickly. When it comes to build fights, and the reason people die when build fights is because they get shot down and they take a ton of fall damage and they die to fall damage. You only need to fall from 5 stories to take out half of your health from fall damage. So any more than that, you're taking out a good chunk and a good majority of your health. And a lot of the times when people go into build fights, it takes a little bit longer to get kills. And when you take too long to go for a kill, you're gonna get third partied and pinched by another guy. So you have to go for a quick kill. And if you go into a build fight and you take too long, a lot of the times you're gonna get shot from another team running up on you. And when another team comes, the first thing they're gonna look for is how they can shoot you down. And if there is a clear shot to shoot you down, in most cases when you're in a build fight, there is a clear way to shoot you down, and they're just gonna come and destroy your structures, and you're not gonna have any time to react, and you're just gonna die to fall damage. So that's why I think build fights aren't really a smart way to play. And go back to the point with mats. When it comes to mats and using your mats in Fortnite, most of the time for me, I used to have to use my mats just to stop people from AR spamming me, because all the time I get spammed with AR, minigun, with everything. So I need a lot of mats just to protect myself from not getting shot. So if you're just getting AR spammed, shotgun spammed, if you're just getting spammed, and you need a lot of mats to protect yourself, but if you're just coming out of a build fight and you only have 200 mats, those 200 mats are going to be gone so fast, and you're going to be out of mats very quickly. So next, I like to talk about how you can completely avoid the situation so that you don't burn through all your mats and risk the chance of a third party coming in there and shooting you down and dying to fall damage. So let's say if you were to get into a gunfight, you get into a build fight, and you feel like you're going a little bit too high. Actually, first, when going into that build fight, keep a mental note of how high you're going. Try not to go any more than 5 high, because if you go any more than that, you're taking more than half of your damage and fall damage. So if you fall down, you're going to be taking over 50 health, so 5 stories is about the limit you want to max. You always want to be as low to the ground as you possibly can because of how much fall damage this game actually gives you for falling. So staying low to the ground, keep that in mind every time you go for a gunfight. So say if you do get a little bit higher and you maybe 6, 7 stories, 8 stories high and you're trying to get down, the best thing you can do is just drop to the ground, drop under the base, and eventually, probably with the good 5 to 10 seconds later, the other guy's going to realize you're not going to push back up, so he's going to drop down as well, and you can be under the base. So as soon as he drops down, then you can start building up again, because keep in mind, when I mean no build fights and try not to get into build fights, you always want to still have the high ground, right? And by having high ground, you can just be under the base, so as soon as they drop down, you can build up again, but try not to go more than 5 to 6 stories high. But if you're on the ground and they come down, you can just start building up again and get that high ground back from them if you're below them. Another useful thing you can use if you get too high is if you have bouncers, always look in your inventory. I always look at my inventory for traps and bouncers and everything I need to have. And just in case I get into a situation like that where I need to use a trap or I need to use a bouncer, I know I have them, because I don't want to get in a situation where I go into like a gunfight and I want to use a trap. I trap them in and then I don't have a trap, because that is the worst. Another thing you can do, it's kind of petty, it's kind of dumb, but what you can do if you really don't really care and you just want to be petty and win the game, if you get into a build fight, say, and you drop down, you get under the base, you turn yourself in, so you hide in a 1x1, and this is really effective if there's a third guy, if there's a third party trying to come in, so there's a third guy shooting at you guys. All you need to do is just hide yourself in a 1x1 and wait for the other 2 guys to fight. So you drop down from the base, you just hide under them. The guy above you, the guy that you were in the gunfight with, he's going to try to go for the kill on you, but you're going to be hiding in a 1x1. And by that time, the guy who's third partying, he's going to go for the guy that's above you, because he's going to see a wide open kill on him. He's going to get some shots on him. So what's going to happen when you're in the 1x1? The 2 guys, they're going to be fighting each other, and they're not going to be able to touch you. They are going to be fighting each other, and as soon as they're done fighting each other, one of them's going to be low, one of them's going to get the kill, and then the other guy's going to be low, and then you can come out of your 1x1, come out of your hiding spot, and go for the easy kill, because the guy's going to be low on health. And that's a really petty way to go around it. I've gotten a ton of kills doing this. That just proves my point on why you don't need a ton of skill to win in Fortnite. It's not really that hard. If as long as you just play it right, you can end up winning a ton of games of Fortnite, and that's why you should not be getting into build fights. Alright, so that's gonna wrap it up for my video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something. And make sure to enter my 20,000 subscriber giveaway if you haven't already. All you have to do to enter is like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on my post notifications, and comment down below your Xbox gamer tag, PSN gamer tag, or Epic account, and you will be entered into the giveaway. As soon as I hit 20,000 subscribers, the winners will be announced. There will be 2 winners. Each will win 2,000 V-Bucks so they can buy whatever skins they would like. And alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.